Just 2 weeks ago, we had covered Taipy. This is a framework that lets you build full stack applications using Python as well as with AI. These are production ready apps built with the help of AI as well as many other libraries that Taipy provides. This is an open source Python library for building production ready front ends and backends within a few minutes. So, why are we covering Taipy again? Well, the main reason why is because there seems to be some sort of confusion on what frameworks you should be using. There are countless of frameworks out there that can create production grade applications. However, I'm going to be showing you why Typee can do it better in comparison to other frameworks, including a comparison to Streamlit. So with that thought, stay tuned and let's get straight into the video. What an amazing year for the private Discord. For simply being a Patreon, we offered 9 paid subscriptions completely for free since the start of this year, which only has been 2 months. These plans add up to $700 and more if you are to individually purchase them. We've had insane partnerships with big AI companies, giving out subscriptions to AI tools and frameworks completely for free, like DeFi, NVIDIA, and many others. These are tools that will streamline your business's growth and improve your efficiency with AI. Not only do you access these subscriptions, but you also gain the ability to get daily AI resources, AI news, consulting, networking opportunities, collaborating with the community, as well as with myself. If you're interested in elevating your AI game, highly recommend that you take a look at the Patreon link in the description below and join today. This is something that you should definitely not miss out, so definitely take a look at this. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video at the World of AI. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Typee once again, as this is an amazing Python library that's fully open source and is tailored to seamless end-to-end application development. You can create any sort of AI agent or app with this amazing platform, as it's able to streamline the process of turning data as well as AI algorithms into production-ready web applications. It offers ranges of different features such as a what-if analysis, smart pipeline execution, built-in scheduling, as well as many other deployment tools. Just take a look at this example. This is Typee's sentiment analysis application, which was created with its libraries. It's a user-friendly interface for efficiently gauging the emotional tones conveyed in text, also known as opinion mining. Now, with 2 accessible pages, you have line as well as text, where you can swiftly analyze both short text snippets as well as longer documents on the line page. Now, this is where you are able to directly input text for instant sentiment analysis, while the text page allows for more of an uploading as well as analysis of entire text files. It's something that makes it ideal for processing lengthy documents such as articles, customer feedback, and many other file types. This is just showcasing the ability of Typee, as you're able to streamline sentiment analysis, creating such applications quite easily with the libraries that are provided. Now, in short, Typee is going to help eliminate the need to learn any new languages, and will allow you to focus solely on your app creation with the help of the AI algorithms as well as the Python libraries that Typee provides. Key highlights of this tool are stated on the repo, and I have actually made many videos on Typee, so if you're interested in that, I can leave a link to it in the description below. I showcase how you can install it, some of the capabilities of it, and some of the cool things that you can do with it. But throughout today's video, we're going to be now taking a look at comparing Streamlit to Typee, as both of them are similar frameworks in creating production grade applications with the help of AI. And I'm going to be pointing out why you would want to use Typee over Streamlit. And this is something that we're going to be covering as we go further into the video. Now, most of my viewers who watch my videos are usually developers, data scientists, as well as engineers, and just basic AI enthusiasts. Now, most of the times, all these different groups of people rely on Jupyter for data exploration and model building. However, when targeting audiences which are less concerned with code and more focused on results, or when deploying user-facing applications, an interactive app proves to be superior, which is why many people would rely on Streamlit. Now, despite Streamlit's popularity, it often falls short in particular scenarios. Now, today I'm going to be introducing why Taipy, which is this new full stack data application builder with the help of AI and Python, will eliminate the need to learn Java, CSS, or any other language. We're going to be showcasing why this might be a better tool than Streamlit and showcase some of the advantages over Streamlit. So we already know that Taipy is an open source application builder, and it will empower you to create comprehensive data applications with complete graphical user interfaces. And this is by using low-code Python syntax. Now, it surpasses Streamlit by offering enhanced control over graphical events. And this is something that we're going to take a look at as we compare the apps that are created with a graphical event with Taipy in comparison to Streamlit. And in my opinion, it surpasses Streamlit as it's able to not only avoid inefficiencies that are associated with global event loops, but in this case, Streamlit is something that would require explicit caching of mechanisms, and this is for simple applications only, whereas Typey is able to trigger callbacks based on user interactions with visual elements. This is where you're able to ensure that there will be better performance and interactivity without the need to render the entire page again. This is the capability that makes Typey suitable for building any sort of prototype, whether that's a project pilot or a full-blown data application. It addresses these limitations of other frameworks, and it's something that we're going to take a look at as we compare the two. Now, let's take a look at some examples that are able to demonstrate how Typey is able to overcome limitations that are observed in Streamlit. This is particularly regarding graphical event control and performance. Now, in Streamlit, there's a lack of control over these graphical events, where it leads to inefficient global refresh when a user interacts with the app. However, when you're using Typey, it allows for more of a precise specification of user interactions with these graphical events. And you can see with this example over here where we're comparing in Typey versus other libraries graphical event control. And you can see how it's able to specify different events that are taking place in the map of San Francisco, whereas the other libraries aren't able to do so. It's where the interactions with graphical elements trigger callbacks accordingly. Typey does actually a quite well job in addressing common Streamlit issues such as creating charts on massive datasets, improving performance, enabling asynchronous calls to prevent interface freezing during long jobs. You have compatibility with Jupyter Notebooks and facilitating multi-user functionality. With the latest update of Typey, you're able to deploy these applications in a simplified manner where it requires only few clicks. It's making it easy to share applications with others at no cost. And we can see with this example that Typey is able to provide this new enhanced manner of providing better control, performance, and user experience compared to Streamlit. Now, just take a look at another demo, which is illustrating Typey's capability to handle larger datasets efficiently, a task where other libraries often struggle with. Now, Typey is able to achieve unparalleled response time by optimizing rendering through the use of decimators, and this is for charts and smart pagination for tables. Now, this optimization is going to make sure that even with datasets that are containing a million points, Typey is able to maintain swift and seamless performance, and this will overall allow you to interact with the data without any sort of delay or lag. Now, in this demonstration, we're able to underscore Typey's superiority in managing extensive datasets. This is where it's providing users with a smooth and responsive experience when working with large amounts of data, as well as in comparison to other models, it's quite slow and it's not able to do it quite as well as Typey is able to. Now, overall, this might sound one-sided, but I'm not saying that Streamlit is not an amazing tool because it actually is. It's super simple and it's easy to use, and it allows you to actually create like any sort of interactive web application with minimal coding effort. So I truly believe that both of these applications are amazing. It's just this video is a great way for you to get some sort of insights as to what you can actually use in different use cases, because both of them have their own specific use case. Both of them are similar, but in this case, I wanted to showcase why Typey might be better. And I hope you found this video to be very helpful and you got some sort of insights, because this is definitely an amazing tool that you should definitely check out. Now, it would be awesome if you can Also, take a look at all the links that I posted in the description below. Make sure you give these guys a star on GitHub, as it would help them grow and deliver more things to you guys. And it would also mean a lot to me if you guys can go check out the Patreon page. This is a great way for you to access our private subscriptions completely for free. Make sure you follow us on Twitter if you guys haven't already. This is a great way for you to stay up to date with the latest AI news. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and check out our previous videos so you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.